Good afternoon, ma'am.
Thank you.
Take it away.
Sige. Maayong udto kaninyong tanan. I'm Hilda Carion from New Energy Nexus Philippines. And this afternoon, I will discuss how solar is powering progress and what are the different innovations in the solar industry. So if we go to the next slide, of course, i-introduce na ako ang among organization. I am representing New Energy Nexus. We are a global non-profit organization and among ginasupport mga startups, mga businesses working with the clean energy and climate technology. So I am seeing mga students there, so if ever na may startups or interest to start your own business, let us know because we can support you with that. We are the world's leading clean energy ecosystem builder. So as mentioned, internationally, so we have so many partners from all around the world. It could be incubators, investors, corporates. So if you have businesses, tapos you want connections, we can help you facilitate that. And our goal is to have 100% clean energy economy for the 100% of the population in the shortest time possible. So as mentioned, although global ang among organization, we make sure that amo ang strategy or among approach is very localized. We started in California in 2004, pero nanapod may mga offices in Africa, Australia, India, and China, and of course, Southeast Asia. So for Southeast Asia, we have offices in Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, and of course, the Philippines. And we make sure na ang among programs lahi-lahi based on what is needed sa amo ang local context. Like for example, for Thailand, they have a more advanced ecosystem, so they focus on investments. Whereas for the Philippines, nga mura gamay pa kayo ang aware about clean energy, we start with trainings, boot camps, competitions, and incubation programs. If we go to the next slide, I'll give you a more parang close look of how are our programs in the Philippines, and we're trying to build a more just, equitable, and inclusive clean energy transition. Next slide, please. So, daghan miyog activities, one of which is we try to build an ecosystem. So, as mentioned ni Sir Nelson kaganina, some of the stakeholders, mga agencies, they operate independently. Dili mag-istorya ang academe sa ilang research, dili mo support ang private. So, what we're trying to do is to gather these stakeholders. So, they talk to each other, they try to see opportunities to network and work together. So naami mga focus group discussions, mga community meetups, mga networking opportunities. Another program which is I think very relatable sa Solar Expo now is we have initiatives to accelerate the scale of distributed PV. So namin New Energy Academy, later I'll talk more about that, and Solar Innovation Program. But all of this is geared towards promotion and adoption of solar. Next slide. Naasad mi mga programs with the academe. So naami mga bootcamps, mga trainings for students, ginatudluan namo sila about energy entrepreneurship, unsaon man pag-start og business even if student pa ka. Or for the faculty members, ginatudluan po namo sila how to integrate mga energy entrepreneurship nga mga courses sa mga colleges. So na-mention sa Sir Nelson kaganina that they have mga graduate na mga courses, and we also try to have that in more universities. Kay when we talk to students, they don't also see pa the opportunity kung mag-solar engineer sila, for example. But if you go to other countries, they have masters in solar engineering or data science specific for solar. Pero kita murag napata sa backwards. So hopefully our initiatives with that, hopefully mag-bleed siya into that tanan natong university nag-offer sila og courses as early as undergrad na mga curriculums. Naasad mi competition. So it's a hackathon or startup competition. And we're actually doing our hackathon this year sa Davao. That's in September. So if interested mo, just follow us so that you can join. And naghahatag mi og prizes, ani. So if you're interested to start a business or you have an idea, may it be solar, energy efficiency, or anything, let us know kay para maka-appeal mo, ani. Another one is, since we work closely with startups na aming mga incubation programs, both for early stage, katong mga idea pa lang, and even katong mga advanced, if they want to be connected to investors or corporates or industry experts for mentoring, we also do that. If we go to the next slide. So, mo ni siya ang among mga solar-related na mga programs. Nami 3 kabuok. So, first is the Solar Community Meetup. So, one-day event lang ni siya, and this event aims to gather all the stakeholders in the solar industry in one region. So, for example, ang mga LGUs, ilang mga DUs, or ilang mga solar installers, ana nga lugar, amo silang ipa-meet so that they get to know kinsa man ang mga players. For example, in Davao, kinsa di ang mga installers diri, kinsa mga suppliers, kinsa mga traders, unsa mga programs nga naa sa Davao nga LGU, and so on. And then, New Energy Academy, our second program. So, it's an online, offline solar education. So, if you're interested to be or to learn about solar design or solar business, daghan mi og courses nga gina-offer dira. And it's a very practical course because after online nga mga theoretical, naa din may hands-on practical training. So, ma-apply gyud din diretso ninyo inyong mga theoretical knowledge. Another program is, we call it Solar Innovation Program. So para naman ni siya sa kato mga gagmay nga mga solar installers, like mga residential pa lang or mga less than 1 year pang operation, and amo silang ginatudluan unsaon po nila pag-scale ilang business. So from just serving residential, unsaon po nila pag-serve mga dinagko nga clients like commercial and industrial nga mga clients. And actually, naapod mi program for Davao for this one. For this year, duha siya ka batch sa Davao and sa Dipolog. So, kung kinsa man ang mga solar installer dere also wanted to learn more about the industry, let us know para maka-istorya mi more about this program. So, if we go to the next slide. So, I'll go to my topic na dayon. So, solar is, maybe nahibalaan na ninyo siya because nakakita na mo og mga solar lights or kita mo sa mga mall nga na sila mga solar panels or sa inyo habakang silingan, nagpa-solar install na sila. Pero solar is more than just lighting. Grabe na ang pag-evolve sa technology, sa industry. Daghan na kaayo siya og applications. And its impact has reached far more wider than just solar lighting. So if we go to the next slide, makita nato nga solar powers different industries. May it be agriculture, may it be mobility, even refrigeration, and so many more. And oban na gipakita ni Sir Nelson kaganina. And if we go to the next slide, ako pong i-introduce kato ihang gi-mention nga iPure or Integration of Productive Uses of Renewable Energy. So, kana siya nga program is focus siya in Mindanao. Nag-start siya 2021 by the National Electrification Administration together with Mindanao Development Authority, and of course supported siya ni DOE. And 3 years siya nga program, and iyaha yung pinaka-goal ana is they can integrate different components sa productive use such as livelihood opportunities, sustainable energization of households, especially sa off-grids, and capacity building towards a more sustainable use of energy. And I'll show you some examples in the next slide. So, ang renewable energy, and for this, let's focus on solar. Daghan na kasyang application as I mentioned. And it also supports income generating ang mga activities. And nakita rin ninyo kaganina sa example ni Sir Nelson. This one is a project in Tawi-Tawi in Sibuto and Sitangkay. So dito daghan man ang seaweed industry, is dako man siya dito nga market. So naghimo sila or ang ilahang seaweed drying facility gi-installan nila og solar powered, and because of that napadali ang process sa pag-dry sa mga seaweeds up to 50%. So instead nga 6 days sila mag-dry, because of integration of solar powered, mas na lessen siya to 50%. So ang katong mga farmers for seaweed, mas dako ang ilahang kita, tapos mas napagamay ang ilahang days of work. If we go to the next slide, another example is, gipakita sa ni Sir Nelson kaganina, mas duol siya sa ato sa Davao. This one is in Tulunan, North Cotabato. So, ilahan namang gi-integrate ang solar power sa isa ka rice processing facility. Okay, next slide please. And of course, I know nakakita na mo mga electric vehicles, mga four wheels, mga motorbikes, mga e-scooters, and napoy gamit ang solar power sa diranga industry. And we're seeing an increase of adoption of EVs in the years to come. And so far, wala pa kayo nag-align ang number of EV charging sa number of e-bikes or e-vehicles in the road. So, if we go to the next slide, isa na siya sa mga example sa mga EV infrastructure dari sa Mindanao, naa sa Cagayan de Oro, naa sa SM Lanang, tapos napod sa Abrisa sa parking area nila. And if we go to the next slide, this one, ang EV infrastructure nga solar powered, we're seeing this as a very increasing interest, especially sa Cebu. So, naasan may mga partner nga, mga solar installers sa Cebu, and they mention nga, kato ilang mga clients, nag-request na po sa ilaha nga magpa-install og additional, kay kinahanglan na po nila for their EVs, kay nakita nila nga, daghan na po ang nag-purchase og mga four wheels ng electric vehicles sa Cebu, pero wala pa kay charging infrastructure. And kana siyang interest, dili lang siya for households, but even for commercial. So, we're seeing na nakita na po nila nga if they want to be more sustainable, nagpalit na sila EV, gusto po nila nga ang ilang pag-charge sa EV is solar-powered po, dili lang gikan sa grid nga electricity. So, that's the trend for Cebu. And if ever naamo sa Cebu sa August 20, naapod mihimuon nga meet up datog, isa sa among i-discuss ang kaning solar, ang integration of solar power in the electric vehicle nga industry. Okay, next slide please. And in Mindanao, since daghan man tag agricultural activities, naapoy mga so many projects nga gamit po ang solar. So, I think ginapakita po din ni Sir Nelson kaganina, pero for irrigation system in itself, in the past, nagagamit sila og diesel-powered nga irrigation systems or pumps. Tapos, ang mga farmers, of course, kabalumanta nga, most of them, they don't own their lands, nag-rent lang sila, tapos wala sila pay capital. And ang paggamit sa diesel-powered nga pumps, for fuel alone, nagagastos sila og 20,000. And for farmers, dako na kaayo na siya. But now we're seeing some farmers are also looking at integrating mga solar-powered pumps because ang upfront lang nga cost. After ana, wala na sila balik nga gastos sa fuel. Kay perminti naman na siya. Tapos solar lang ang ilahang gamiton. And research also shows nga kung solar-powered po ang inyong gamiton for the irrigation system, it also improve mga crop yields sa mga lands, sa mga farmers. And of course, mas less gyud ang ilahang operational cost o ang mas environmentally friendly pa yun siya. So, next slide please. And battery energy solutions, no? So, ang mga skeptics, maingon dayon sila nga, ang solar magamit ra nato na pagkabuntag or kung naaba kahay adlaw, after ana, dili na nato sila magamit. But nana po yung technology to address that gap. So, nana po yung mga battery systems nga makastore sa na-generate nga energy and magamit nimo siya even pagkagabi pa lang. And lahi-lahi po diyang use for farms or even for households. Tapos, nanatay actually local manufactured nga mga batteries. So, if you visit Hive Energy PH, isa sila sa mga startups nga among gi-support there is sa Philippines. And this is one of their product, a proudly locally manufactured battery system in the Philippines. And ang founder ani nakabase siya sa Calapan, Mindoro, because in Mindoro, grabe po kay ang brownout dadto. Every other day na sila blackout dadto. So, to address that, naghimo siya og backup power system, tapos naghimo po siya og battery niya to store excess energy. Okay, I think hapit na ko mahuman in the next slide. So, I'm sure na daghan pa kayog application ang solar nga. Dili na ko siya ma-include tanan, and I'm sure the other speakers will be able to discuss them. But the gist of this is that ang solar power, dili lang yun siya pang kurente, dili lang siya pang hatag o suga sa atua, or dili lang siya para makagamit ang aircon 24/7 or abrihan nato ang ref all the time. It's not just that. Solar power powers different industries and it has several applications. So we actually have, as I mentioned, several programs, and i-flex na lang po na ako siya direke para if ever interested mo, you can join our activities. So, amo ang activities and programs, it covers the whole Philippines. So, for Solar Community Meetup, mo ni siya katong one-day event nga mag-gather may stakeholders to discuss policies, technologies, ang mga players, and discuss collaboration. So, naami meetup sa Cebu, that's August 20. Naapod mi meet up sa Calabarzon in Santa Rosa, August 28. Og sa Davao, naapod mi diri, nagpangita pa mi og venue, but that's on September 2. Og naapod dayon mi sa Dipolog. So, if you wanna learn about kanang local program sa solar, kinsa ang mga players and stakeholders sa solar industry, follow among Facebook page para you can join these programs. And of course, katong mga solar installers dere, kung gusto sad mo, again, naami incubation program, 2 siya ka cohort this year, naami sa Davao, naapod siya sa Dipolog. So in Davao, among partner kay si Sunstruck Solutions, naapod nila ang booth dira sa kilid, visit lang mo. And it's a 1-month program. And again, the focus of this is to support small-scale installers, expand their services. And Dipolog, September 5 to October 2. Next slide, please. And then, as I mentioned, naapod mi training katong New Energy Academy. So, kung dili pa mo ready mag-start og business, pero gusto mo makasabot unsa man ang mga components, naapod mi training, ana. So, naami training schedule for our 5th and 6th batch na. So, daghan na po lang niagyan ng mga training. Ang next batch is June 30 to August 3. Tapos, ang another is September 8 to October 12. And again, among partner kay si Sunstruck. This is a paid program. The rest, free na to siya nga program tanan. This one is the only paid nga program just because naamagod siya unsa na siya, standard nga training nga. Amo ang modules, kinamay pa may partners from Australia. And then of course, na siya hands-on practical. So if mo go through money nga training, magkabit gid mo og wiring, mag-install gid mo og panel, mo cut-cut gid mo sa atop. So that's why naa siya bayad. So enroll lang mo ani nga link if you're interested. And daghan na pud ang nag-go through ani nga training diri sa Davao. Next slide. For Dipolog naman, daghan pod kayo og batch. Kung namin taga Dipolog dari, mo na ni siya mo mga schedule, ka batch 10 na namo ni ang sunod, June 16, and so much more. So, sorry? Ang Davao, yes. Ang Davao kay June mag-start, June 30. So, kani siya nga mga dates, I think naa siya sa Facebook page ni New Energy Academy. So, i-follow lang po ninyo siya. So, kung kinsa man tong interested. And of course, daghan to siya nga mga programs and opportunities, no? May it be student, may it be mga professionals or mga solar installers. I'm sure wato ninyo nak-screenshot tanan. So, you can just send us an email. Our email is philippines@newenergynexus.com, and we'll be more than happy to share all of those opportunities with you. Backslide. Pabalik daw sa slide sa Davao. So, June 30 to August 3, tapos September 8 to October 12. And of course, naami katong meet up lagi. So, if flex to nako balik among meet up September 2, if ganahan mo ma-appeal ato, kita-kita na lang ta kung asa man na siya mahitabo. Alright, I think maura to siya for me. Thank you so much and salamat sa pagpaminaw.